This conference will now be recorded.
Hello everyone. So welcome again to this new session. So let's wait for some time, like a couple of more minutes for other candidates to join. Okay, guys, so hello everyone, and welcome again to this new session. So, we were waiting for a few of the candidates, and not everyone have joined, so they will join soon. But let us start with our attendance. Uh, so, do we have Farwa here today?
Yes.
Okay, Farwa, thank you. Zuhair? Zuhair is not here. Okay. Josna?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you,
Okay,
Josna.
yeah,
Kruti? Kruti? Kruti did not join yet. Kevin?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Kevin, thank you. Ehtashamuddin? Okay, Ehtashamuddin have not joined yet. He pinged me for question, but maybe okay. Let's see. He will join soon. Saravni.
Hi.
Hey, Saravni. Okay, thank you for joining. Okay, Priyanka.
I'm here.
Okay, thank you, Priyanka. Chinmay.
Hi, I'm here.
Thank you, Chinmay. And Manu. Okay, Manu is not here. Upama.
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you, Upama. And Mahmudul Hassan.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Mahmudul. And judges.
Yeah, I'm here.
Thanks, judges. So yesterday we got a question from I got a question from Priyanka and Pahlavi and then from Etash. So okay, okay. I'm trying to connect to the remaining members. Okay. Oh, Kevin said. Oh, guys, can anyone of you ping me here the link on which you used to connect here? Can anyone of you please share here? I got an email from Kevin that he said that he is not able to join the link. Can anyone of you please ping me here the same link that you
Uh,
used to?
Actually, I was like, it was something issue with the software, so I uninstalled and installed again. So now it's working.
Oh, Kevin, you are here. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining.
I mean, yesterday I was facing problem, but today it was good.
Okay.
But are you sharing your screen?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Okay. So let us start with anyone of you. Aitashi is not here. So a question from Priyanka and question from Pehlavi.
So, do you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyone
so
can go.
okay. So actually, with me, the problem happened was I couldn't launch my slave machine. But then
Mm-hmm.
I found out what was the problem. When I copied the key, I missed out a line. So that's why I guess it wasn't connecting. So
Awesome.
it worked out because I copied again and then it connected. I could launch the slave machine.
Okay, that's very good.
But today I faced one problem with AWS EC2 instance. Like when I was connecting it, when I was doing the SSH command, it couldn't connect. It wasn't giving me any error either. It was like nothing, no output.
When you was trying to connect to EC2 instance?
Yes, like I was giving SSH command and then EC2 user and then IP. I wasn't able to connect it to this EC2 instance.
No, there are two things. Did you restarted it? Like, maybe you have stopped and you have started again?
Oh no, I didn't because it like I created the instance and then I installed Jenkins and everything. I didn't restart it. I was working with it and then within couple of minutes I couldn't connect with it. So I tried everything and then eventually I stopped it and then I started it. Then it worked out. But again, after 1 hour, the same problem happened.
Is it the same one, or now you are able to work with it?
Now I am, but it's like whenever the command is like it's not giving me anything when I'm stuck like SSH and then that and it's not giving me any output, then I am just stopping the instance and then again starting it.
No, no, this is not the actually the result to it. So,
Yeah, I mean, two times it happened, but I don't know. I didn't completely terminate the instance because I was working with the Jenkins, so I didn't terminate it. It was my master instance.
okay, it never happened to me. So,
It-
can let me just check a few of the things. So, I'm going to share the access with you.
okay. Do you want me to show, well, like I use SSH? Okay, you can share the access and then I can show you.
Yes, yes,
Excuse me. Can you see my screen?
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So this was the error. Like I tried SSH -v and then it could debug on until this line only. Now it's connecting.
Okay.
This was the second time when I couldn't connect. But now again, like because I stopped and started, so now I could connect. Do you want me to? Sorry, are you
Yeah.
still reading?
No, 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 it's fine. Can you open that terminal and get bash?
Mhm. Okay.
So, are you giving your I mean identity key file along with it whenever you are launching
I
it?
I tried that way as well, but it didn't work. It didn't like connect. Now it should connect because it was working like before I started. It was working there.
Yeah. Can you come
I
out
am
of
in the instance now.
it?
I
Exit.
Yeah. Let me just check which master, right?
Can I check for once your security group also?
Yeah, I checked that. Yeah. Hold on. So from master, right? I'm not able to minimize this window.
Oh, okay.
It's all traffic
Vault,
here.
vault. Okay, okay. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, if I close this, it will share, stop sharing, right? I don't know how to minimize this window. It's just blocking. So do you want me to connect to the
Yeah.
instance again?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
Paste. You just have to paste.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
now it's connecting because I already stopped and started it.
Okay.
Like, do you want to see what happened earlier? Like I didn't clear my screen. Uh, Yeah, see here, I gave SSH EC2. Like this was the IP that time before I restarted it. So it wasn't giving me anything.
Okay. So in that case, do one thing.
Mhm.
If it is taking more than expected time, so do Control C for once, and then again run the same command.
Oh, I cleared that, but I did that like in the first time when it happened, I tried it. Then I tried giving with the key as well, so it still didn't work. Like it was still blank. I had to control C,
Okay.
and then I debugged that the debugger output I show you. It was I copied somewhere here.
So it's showing that the ping
Yeah,
was
this is the
happening. So
yeah even the ping I did ping. Yeah, it did. It was giving some output.
yeah.
Where was it? I'm sorry, I couldn't find it now. It was down
No,
there.
I saw the ping. Yeah, it
You
was
saw?
about.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw the ping. Yes.
Okay. So it was responding to ping, but not that.
But it should. I'm not able to understand because it never happened to me. It should not happen actually. But if you have the hyphen, I mean, if you have the key, then there is
Yeah.
no problem. And you already opened all the IPs and ports,
Yeah.
so
I mean,
there's
it's
nothing.
all traffic. Yeah. Since beginning, it was all traffic. So,
Okay. So can't say anything about it, Priyanka, because
okay.
if it comes now, then I can be able to troubleshoot it maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. If it happened, then I'll ping you, but most
Sure,
likely in a daytime. Let's see. Thank
sure.
you.
Okay, sure, no problem. So yeah, Pahlavi, I'm going to share access with you.
Right now, I'm traveling towards my home, so I'm outside right now. When I reach, I will share.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So what was your? Can you repeat your
yeah, I can
question?
tell. Yeah. So that is when I implemented two slave, but when I run a build, it always choose the second one. But I want it random.
Yeah. So it may happen, like it may try to take uh, try to take one, but see that way, like if one build is happening, try to trigger the second build. Try to trigger the
Yeah,
second.
I also do 4 or 5 click together, and I
Uh-huh.
see the other one is pending until when first one is finished. Then the second one waiting for the second slave. It didn't select the first slave or master even.
No, so wasn't it like that? Like first is building on slave 02. At the same time, you trigger the second job and it picked the slave 01.
Okay,
Wasn't it
okay.
like that?
So when no, I checked it, but you will check when I reach. Okay, so you
Yeah.
can skip
So
it now.
once you reach home, then I can check it. No, no problem.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thanks.
Sure. Okay. So that's a good thing.
I think your audio is off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So now I was saying that I'm going to create one more project and it will take 2 minutes because now I'm going to clone it, copy from. So what I've done, it's a JPEG store project. It's a Java-based multi-module project, just similar to the game of life that we are using currently. So JPEG store freestyle, copy from the existing one. So I would say test Java project here. You can see. Okay. So the only thing that I'm going to change is the GitHub link. So it's https github.com jpet store. It is something like this. What was it actually? My bet is okay. So I'm going to clone it. It's also up and running. Good. So I'll come here and the place we have given the URL as URL for the repository, I will give it for JPEG store. Okay, master branch is good. Maven 3 clean install, that's good, and that's it. So now I'm not restricting this to run on any specific node, right? And then save it. Now what I will do is I will just quickly go to the Jenkins, manage Jenkins, manage nodes. Both are not running. Why? Because IP haven't changed. Awesome. Which is not good. It is slave 02. So I will give the IP for slave 02. So this is slave 01 and this is slave 02. I'll take the IP of it. I will go here. Yes. Then I will save it. Everything else will remain same. Agent successfully connected and online. Awesome. That's what we required. I will go to slave 01. Again go to slave 01 here also. You can see here this is slave 01. copy the IP, launch. Oh, sorry, no, no, I do not have to do this. Okay, I'll go to configure, Control V, save it, relaunch engine. Agent successfully connected and online. Awesome. I'll
Uh,
go to
e-
Jenkins.
Excuse me, Kamal. Here for
Yes.
the master machine, why you don't have to give IP? Because even for master it changed, right?
No, my master it will take automatically because
Oh, you
master.
connected using that. Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
I
Thank you.
already connect. So I'm going to run this one. Let's see where it will start. And I will check this one also that I should not have restricted this to run on any particular slave machine. Let me check. Yeah. So Game of Life is also not restricted to run on any specific slave machine. That's good. Okay, I'll save it also. So I'll build the second project first, JPET store. Okay, in the meantime it is building. I'll go here again and I'll build this one too. It also started. So let's see where it started. It started on slave 01. Game of Life started on slave 01, and the other one, JPET store, it started on slave 02. Yeah, you can see here. So now both are occupied. Both the machines are in work mode. They both are just supporting the builds. So the same thing would happen for you also, Pahlavi. So this is just an example I've shown you. So whatever the slave machine would be idle, it don't worry about which first machine it have taken. It can take any machine randomly. Maybe if 01 and 02 are idle, maybe it will take 02. That's the same thing it happened in my case. I ran this JPET store first, but it had taken slave machine 02. And then I ran the Game of Life. It had taken slave 01. So don't worry about this one, but worry about whether both the machines are
Oh,
being
okay.
in use or not. So this is one thing. Now today I'm going to show you. So it will build one game of life.war file. So now I'm going to show you one more thing. It will be very interesting. So I'm going to create one Apache server where you will deploy your so Apache is just a kind of, so see this way. Now you have the war file. So what do you have to do with war file? You ideally you can be your intention is to see your application up and running, because that's why you have coded through the Java code, and that's why you have created the war file. So you need to deploy it, and you need to deploy it somewhere where it supports also. So the Apache, it gives you platform where you can quickly install your Apache server, and then you can quickly just deploy your application. And then so we call it middleware. So middleware means like there is something in the middle where you are deploying your application, and using the context root of the URL, you can be able to see your application. So that's the same thing I'm going to do now. I'm going to create one more machine quickly. Now I'm doing the same thing which happens in the real-time environment. Why? Because you will get a very good idea about it. So I can do one more thing, like I can install everything in one machine. Then you would not, because in one machine it would not very difficult to connect the applications. But if it's a remote machines, then there are a lot of error that will come. So that's the same thing I'm doing. and the same thing happens in the real time environments also. So we have all the dedicated applications installed on dedicated servers. It's not just like Sonar Cube or the Jenkins or the Apache would be running on the same server, and then it installed there and it's running it up and running. So yesterday I have shared the document also with you. Please go through that document. It's I put a lot of efforts to create that. So let me open that Jenkins on Ubuntu. Okay. Okay, this is for Jenkins. Tomcat installation. I created this one also. I'll share with you. So I'm going to install it in the same, like I will create a machine and I'll install it there. So now let us do one thing. Let us just pick some other machine. Maybe this one. Okay. Would it have only 8? It have different applications. Let us see. My 4 Linux 1.4. It have this. Okay. Let us take this one only. T2.micro would be fine. Enable. Okay. Add storage. I'll take this. Add tags. Tomcat. Security group. Existing one I will take. I will take the AWS key only. And I think I have taken the same one with that. Okay. It will come up in some time. So guys, I wanted to tell you this thing also. So on my screen on the right side where my mouse is, you can see 3 sort of windows. One like partially filled, one half filled, and then again partially half. So you can click any one of those to go up and down. Like if I click here, it will go down. It will, if I click here, it will go up. It will go down. So whenever, so you don't have to go down here and then scroll up and down like this way. No, don't do this. You can use this. Or if it's not working fine according to your requirement, then you can just like this drag and drop also. Okay, so Tomcat is now coming up. AWS key. Okay, yeah, that's good. So once this machine is up, I'll install Tomcat. So coming back to Tomcat, you don't have to understand much about it. It is just like I will show you here. Once after the installation, I will deploy this game of life.war on the Tomcat machine behind the web apps folder, and then once I will restart the service, And the installation process would be same. So I will install Tomcat, I will start the service, I will enable it also, and then I will what I will do is I will just restart the service, and it I can be able to see the application up and running on the context root. Now there is one question, guys. So yeah, I forgot to ask this one. How many of you have completed your assignments for the Linux and for the Git?
I did.
Have you uploaded it to your GitHub?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so just do one thing. Whenever you have done that one, just email me so that I would know this thing, and then I will go through your work. I will share my feedback also, and then I will share it with the I mean your work with the training team.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, thanks. So, what about the other ones? Who else have done this assignments?
So I practiced on everything. It's just that I didn't upload it yet.
That's very important, Priyanka. Just take a, it's simple. I know that you are doing a lot of things and it's very well. So you just take a screenshot and upload it.
Okay, I'll do it on over the weekend. Thank
Yeah,
you.
sure. Sure. Thank you. And what about the other ones?
I did it, and I think it's on GitHub.
Kevin, your voice is a bit low. Can you say again?
Yeah, like I did it, and it's on GitHub.
Okay, so you are saying you did it on GitHub, right?
Yeah, everything is there.
Okay. Sure. So do one thing, Kevin. Same thing for you. Like whatever you are doing, just take a screenshot and upload it to your GitHub. And get in GitHub, please make this way. Like create one folder for Linux. Create one folder for Git. Inside Linux, upload all the screenshot for Linux. Inside Git, upload all the screenshot for Git.
Okay.
Okay, that's great. So Kevin, Priyanka, and Pehlavi, they're done. What about the others?
I just have a question.
Yeah, Chinmay, yes.
So do you have to upload on only the screenshot or the programs?
Well, this is just about the screenshot. Whatever you are practicing, I would ask everything. Whatever you are practicing, maybe you are doing on your own also something. So upload everything.
Okay. Because the screenshot I'm not able to I did not understand what you were saying, like the output of that program or whatever we are doing. So that's
Uh,
why.
no, not the output. Obviously,
The programs,
so
right?
yes. So let me just show you this way. So like I have done some few things where I can see these logs. If you can see my screen, so these are a few of the logs, let's say. And going through this log, I can see that there are some error here. Oh, okay. So Elastic process, this process is too slow. I have to do something on the machine. So machine does not support this big program because they require the big more RAM, more CPUs. So I that this output can only be generated when you do something, right? So take the screenshot. It's simple for me. Like on my machine, I have the print SC. I do this one. Print screenshot is done, and it will be in my pictures folder. So you do the same thing. Maybe if you have this functionality, then it's good. Or you can just select and copy paste and take this again some screenshot of it and upload it to your GitHub repo. This is one thing. Second, upload your programs also. Output would be the same way that I'm showing you. Output would be the same, right?
Yes. Okay. I will do that.
Sure, that's great. What about the others? Farva, okay. You will upload over the weekend. Oh, that's great. No problem. So, okay. Farva, Priyanka, Chinmay, and Pahlavi, they're done. What about the other one, please? Jyotsna, Upama. Okay, Kevin, you also have done.
I will finish it over the weekends.
Okay. That would be great. Yes.
Even I'll upload the weekend. I took screenshots. I just didn't upload.
Okay, sure. And charges, yeah, sure. So, what I can understand is that you will take some time. You can do over the weekend. That's fine for me. And on Monday, we can again just go back. So, if possible, if you can be able to send it on your weekend, then I will get some time to go through it. I will share my feedback also. That would be great. So, Josna, I would suggest you go a bit fast. Otherwise, you will be lagging behind, and then you will lose your interest. The problem here is I saw it with other candidates also. So if they go slow, no, you know, I am not going very fast, but then I ask you to also speed up a bit, because if I like currently I'm doing Jenkins, the next I'm going to start with the AWS. So you are practicing Linux now, you will practice Git, and then the time you will practice Jenkins, maybe I would be on the Ansible. So please understand it's in your interest. Okay, so I think that's fine. Okay, so where we are now, I'm going to some Tomcat. Okay, so it's up and running now. So I'm going to go to this machine. Oh, this failed. Why this failed? There are test failures. So this is not my problem actually. So maybe they checked in some code which is not building. So you can see here individual tests. So some tests have been failed here. There are test failures. Okay, so nothing to worry here. That means that we will will go with our the game of life, this one. So first of all, I will go to the ssh-i ewski.pem to user apps. So it's the same thing. So I will use my awski.pem, and then I will log on to this machine. Yes, I am in. Great. So now I have this document. I will go here. Simple, I will do sudo yum install tomcat. Awesome. So why? And then there is a file, this one. I'll go there. So user shared tomcat. Whenever it will install, it will create a folder tomcat in user share. Most of the time it create inside the user share, but it may differ in different distributions. So it's okay. Search there, tomcat. Oh, search tomcat.com. Yeah. Guys, give me a moment, please. So okay, what I'll do is I have this line Java options. I will paste it as it is. So generally we have here the Java option settings here. Java option, yeah. Okay. So in insert mode, right. So this is about setting up the memory, heap memory. So because internal it will take up. So these are the Java options. You set it like this and come out, save it, then I have to install Tomcat Web Apps and Tomcat Admin Web Apps. This is done. Then going here. So there's a Tomcat users.xml file where we have to set up the users. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one admin user with the password only. So you can use, so it's Tomcat users and then user, like the same username. Yeah, the same way this one is being set. Okay, insert mode, down. So Tomcat users is already there. Okay, let me do this way. What I'll do is I'll copy this only. Tomcat user. See it very carefully, guys. Otherwise, you will do it wrongly. I'll come here only. But this is in comments. Okay. So see one thing, guys. So whenever it start this syntax starts, it means that the comment section is starting. When you find this one, it means that comment section is ending. This is the XML format. So do not write this one inside it, because that would not be treated as any of your statement inside the XML file. So do not write inside it. I try to avoid it. So again, here comment section is starting, here it is stopping. So if you want to give any username and anything, you can give it like this here, like the way it had given here. Then Tomcat user is stopping. So I have given up at the above. This is also fine, that's not a problem. And go out. Then simple, I have to start the Tomcat. I'll check the status. So Tomcat is up and running now. And the best way to check on which port, ideally it should be running on the 8080 port, but again, how to check it. Simple, run the command. So now start using these commands frequently. Netstat hyphen tcp udp listening and tulnp grep listen. Now you can see the Java process is running on 8080 port. You can do wget localhost 8080. Awesome. So it's now connected, you can see here. Yes. So now I can go on the web, and then I will take the IP of it, copy it, port number 8080. Okay, so your Apache Tomcat is up and running now. Here you can see it. And I told you, like, the default directory where it installed it is user share Tomcat. So you can see all the binaries are here. Like we have bin, we have conf, logs are here. So in the log you can see that it's up and running fine, and web apps is here. Now I'm going to deploy that game of life war file inside the web apps folder. So it would be like cd to web apps, and I will deploy it here. And this way I can be able to just run the application. So now, guys, we have reached so far, and we have done a lot of things here, and it's all going very well. Now I have a question for you. Please do this one, go through each and everything, do this, complete this question which I'm going to tell you. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy the game of life .war file here inside the web apps folder. For now I will copy it manually. But what you have to do is you have to integrate this with Jenkins, and you have to make the next level of automation, where after your build is completed. So I'll show you something like this. New tab, and I'll go inside. So let me check where my this Java project built. I think it built on 01. This one, yeah. So I'll go to 01. So this is 01. I will go here. Download. Yes. Okay, so here if I show you cd2, I think the same warlib Jenkins, and then workspace test Java project. Here you will see everything. Game of life dot web, yeah, cd2 ls-l. There would be a target folder inside it, cd2 target folder. Here you will be having the game of life dot world. Awesome. So here we have it. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to copy it inside the user share folder, and yeah, I'll do the same. So this is another command you will see here. I will use rsync. So there are two commands to copy it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy a file, copy a package from one machine to the remote machine. Now there are two commands that you can use. One is scp, this one, and second is rsync, this one. So I'm going to use rsync. So I'm going to deploy. Copy gameoflife.war from my current machine to the target machine, which is my Tomcat, and Tomcat IP is this one. Paste colon slash user share. I can take it from here. User share Trunker web apps. Awesome. Also, I have to plug in my charger, so I'll plug in, no problem. So then, I because when you copy something to the target machine, remote machine, that means that you are logging there also. I mean, you need to have the credential so that you can copy your package there. So for this one, what I'm going to do is I will use -i. Let me check whether it supports -i also, and then it seems to support. Okay, or you can do is what also you can do is SSH. This is again the very interesting thing that you're seeing here, and it is also a very interesting part of interview question. Oh, give me just a moment. Let me plug in my charger. Okay. So now I'm going to show you how you can copy it through the SSH command. Here, SSH-i downloads. Oh, no, actually, no. So the problem will going to be the other one. That means I need to copy my PEM key here, or what I can do is, let me do one thing for now. Yes, for now, so I must be having my, okay, so I'm going to create my public private key pair. Yes, I'll take my yeah, public key. Okay, I will come, this is a Tomcat machine. I will go inside the vim.sh authorized. Authorized keys. Good. So I will go here now and I will run this command. Or now I can do simple this. rsync gameoflife.war, easy to user. I am going to drop it in the temp folder. Simple. Let us check. Yes, permanently added this. Let me go here. So you can see that the gameoflife.war is here. Awesome. Now I can, so I have copied here in the temp folder because, you know, if I would have done the other way, like not in the temp but in the this folder, it would not allowed me. Yes, yeah, it would not allowed me because permission denied error. Now there are two questions, guys, so please listen it very carefully. How I can resolve this error first, this error, how I can resolve this. It is saying permission denied because I am going to copy gameoflife.war inside a folder which have the permissions of the different users. In this is the web apps folder, it have permissions of root and Tomcat. That's why I'm not able to copy it here. So how to resolve this one? This is your first question. Please jot it down. So if you work on this one, it will give you great amount of understanding. Believe me. So this is your first question. Second is whatever I am going to do now, or what I'm going to do, I'm doing is you need to automate it through the Jenkins. And I know you can do it because we have done a lot of things, a lot of integrations. You can do this one now. So game of life dot war is in now temp folder. Temp I can put it because temp do not have the, you can see that easy to user is the permission. I can be able to do it, not a problem. So and I'm going to move it from gameoflife.war. It's temp gameoflife.war. I'm going to move it to sorry, what I'm doing is paste. I'm going to move it inside it. Permission denied, no worries, sudo, and it's done. So if I show you, if I will go inside this folder ls-l, gameoflife.war is here. I need to give the same permission to this one, like The same one it have examples, it have for sample, so I will give tomcat to it. So sudo ch on tomcat to game of life dot war. It should be good now. Yes, it is. Now I'm going to run it. So see how I can do this. So this is your tomcat, which is up and running fine. I just have to add context root, which is slash and game of life. This one only. Oh, game of life. Awesome. So this is actually the application which we built to the Jenkins. We created the war file and then now we deployed it on the Tomcat. And now you can see it up and running. Welcome to the Convoy Game of Life. New game. It's just a simple game. If though I didn't, I till now I never understand how to play it. But yeah, maybe you can figure out. You can tell me also. So this is how you can run your application. So it's very good. Text next generation to see how university. Okay. So no worries. Now when I go to the game of life here only at the context root, delete. So you can see that build job test Java project number 8. This is very awesome thing, guys. So it actually it is taking this snapshot also, this build number also, and it is showing up on the game of life dot on this application. Now let me do one thing. This is number 8. Just remember this is number 8, right? I am going to build it again. So this is number 8 is against the build number 8 here. That's very interesting concept. Number 8 here. I am building it again. And once this application builds, so what I want from you is, I triggered this build, and then this build is running. So immediately after it, if stopped building it, I mean if created the game of life dot war, so within the same Jenkins job you create a step also inside it. So that step would be configured in the post build action phase here. Over here what you have to do is add post build action. You need to configure some sort of something. I will not tell you now. You need to configure something like whenever the build is done, deploy this build on the target machine in the web apps folder. The same thing I have done. Same thing I have done. So inside the web apps, I've deployed this game of life, but you need to make it a part of the Jenkins. Within the same Jenkins, it will be deployed here, and then simple. So it would be like, you trigger the job, it will be done. When the job stops, you refresh it. Here you can be able to see the build number 9. Simple thing I want. So it's build number 9 is ready now. I am going to do the same thing again. This one. Oh, actually, the problem is if the build is running against the same project and if you are inside the directory, it will not show you anything. So you need to come out and then you need to go in cd to game of life web. Now it will show you. Yes, awesome. Cd to target. Now it will show you. I will run the same command again. Rsync. That's simple. Yeah, so it copied now. It copied here and it copied in the temp folder. Now I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to delete this. cd to web apps folder, rm-rf game of life dot war. So before deleting this one, I want to show you. So currently you see that there is no game of life folder. It is just a war file. So there is no game of life folder here. Now I will show you. So there is game of life folder also here. Where, so what it had done, it had actually, the process is, it will unzip this one in this game of life.war. It will copy everything whatever is there inside the war file. It will create one game of life folder, and it will paste everything inside it. So I can show you ls-l game of life. So it index.jsp, which is running, and then the other files which are important for the application to run. So now what I'm going to do is rm-rf game of life.war, which requires sudo permission. That's fine. Now I'll copy it again. Same move command, sudo move this to this. It's done. That's awesome. Now what you will see here is it will change to 9. Build number 8 will change to 9. Awesome, guys. So you can see here build number 9. So this is, till now guys, we have achieved very good feature here. This is something which you will never see. I will not say never, but yeah, it would be there on the web, but at one place you will not see it. So we have built a kind of pipeline where it is end-to-end connected. Currently it's not end-to-end connected, but you have to connect it. How? Inside your same test Java project, you need to integrate a plugin or maybe whatever. So you need to integrate a step where it will deploy the latest war file to the web apps folder, and then once you refresh it, everything would be up and running. The latest build would be up and running in your machine. So this is you have to do, and don't miss this part, guys. It is very important. Please do this. And the second thing is, I was doing the rsync. You remember I was doing the rsync, and then I got the error. I got some error where it showed me that I'm not able to do this. So you need to find out the reason for it. So I think this was the error. Though I told you the reason of it, because I am copying it to the folder where the group permissions is of the root. I cannot do that one. So how to do it? I mean, this is the second question. So I think we are good till now, because I know that you have to take a lot of time. You have to practice it, and you need to replicate the same thing on your machine. So I would not run. I will go with you only. Next we are going to, so there is a little thing that is pending. Next I will show you how you can integrate sonar cube. Sonar cube is in the market, is really very important, very important aspect of your pipeline. So if I tell you, for the last few days, I'm supporting a candidate who is also building a end-to-end pipeline in his organization. I helped him in the Jenkins, I helped him in the HP45. Now I'm helping in the sonar cube. Yesterday I installed the sonar cube on one of the machine, but I was not aware that it's a T2.micro. He just have shared the IP, and the requirement was that we need to install sonar cube on the machine. Then I have done everything, but then I saw that it's a small machine. A small means it RAM and the CPU requirements did not met there. So we need to create a big machine, and we need to install it there. So I will show you on my machine how you, because I need to take a big machine. So big machine means it will attract the cost. So maybe if I got a chance, I will show you the sonar cube, and sonar cube up and running, then integration with the Jenkins. It's very important. So we'll do that one also. But I think, for now, though I can go with the other things also, but I would take a pause here. So, guys, any question till now?
So I have a question, Kamal.
Okay.
Here you ask a question about the permissions that the because the file had a different owner and group, right?
Right.
So
Right.
in that the Tomcat is there, but you never use Tomcat as a user, as a
Where?
username. Like in the Tomcat, like the server, when you were copying a file, that file, the war file, which generated, it has a you like I think group. It was a Tomcat. I don't remember exactly. It was username or a group. It was Tomcat, but you never used Tomcat. See here
But
also,
no,
you can see root and the Tomcat is the group, right?
no, it's on the Tomcat machine only, right?
Yeah,
But it's
but
not on the target the machine from where I'm sending the war file. So currently, this is my slave 01 machine.
mm-hmm.
I need to send this game of life war to the machine, to the Tomcat machine inside the web apps folder. Now web apps folder has some restrictions, so it is just like a closed door. Only who have the key they can enter,
Yeah.
right?
No, no,
So
my
if I
question, sorry to interrupt. My question was like they have some of the files on the Tomcat server. They have Tomcat as a username, but you never used it. Like you always went with the EC2 user or root.
okay, so tell me what should I do? Tell me the command. What should I write here?
You just do ls-l.
Okay,
See, for no, no, not on this one, I think. Can you go on Tomcat server, the one you
exactly.
slave
Now you will
machine?
understand. So here, this is the slave machine. Here we do not have the Tomcat, right?
Yeah.
This is the slave machine. Here we have the Tomcat.
Yeah, but like you never use the Tomcat as a username, right? Like because you installed Tomcat, that's why it took Tomcat as a group user.
No, where that's what I'm asking you. Where I should use the Tomcat user? Should I use it
No, no,
here? That's what you mean?
no, that's what my question was. Like you never used as a Tomcat as a user. So why is it showing Tomcat in the user or in the group section for some file?
Okay, yeah, yeah. No, that's a good question. So why it had taken? Because when we installed the Tomcat, so it is a default process. Whenever we install it, it will not show you. So whenever we install it, these steps, right? Whenever we
Yeah.
install the sudo, this one sudo yum install Tomcat, what it will do, it will first of all it will create a Tomcat user for this application.
Oh, okay.
Then it will install all the packages with the Tomcat user only.
Okay. Okay.
You got my
Yeah.
point?
Yes, I got it. Thank you.
Yes. And the best thing to see is you can see this directory. Uh, CD again here. So user share. So currently I'm at the user share level. If I do ls-l, sorry, there are a lot of ls-l, and then probably the user Tomcat. Yeah, do it like this. You will see that Tomcat itself would be having the if I show you here T Tomcat T,
Yeah.
this one, Tomcat root and Tomcat only,
Hmm.
right? So it have the permissions of Tomcat and the root. That's why anything coming from outside on this machine, outside means on from the slave 01, anything coming here, we would not be able to go inside the Tomcat folder. If it is not able to go inside the Tomcat folder, then it will not be able to copy the package there. So this is the question.
Okay. Thank you.
Now the way around what I've done here is I have simply copied the public key. So I've created the public and private key pair. I've copied the public key to this machine. So that's why I'm able to log in passwordlessly. But that doesn't mean that I will go everywhere inside that machine. After logging passwordlessly on that machine, I cannot be able to go in everywhere with a simple user, right? Okay. So any questions from anyone else? So maybe you do not ask question now. Maybe you want to practice first, and then you may want to come up with the questions. That's what I think when you do not ask questions here. So that's also good. That's no problem. Please practice. And that's all good things. Again, I would say, because I put a lot of efforts to create the documents, and this is the first time. Let me be very very honest with you. This is the first time I am including new things, technical new things in this session, because I used to do it earlier. Then candidates used to say that, so not everyone, couple of candidates used to say that these are more technical, so if we can go with the basics, then we can maybe in the later stage, maybe we can move on to the difficult things or the complex thing. That would be fine. So I would do the same thing in my all the sessions, but whenever I got a objection, or whenever they are not comfortable, so I will leave that one. This is the session where I did not got any objection that you do not want to go more complex. That's why I'm including all my experience here.
Thank you for that.
Sure, brother. Thank you. And any other question? Okay, so I do not want to move forward, because then you would be having a lot of things. So I really want you to just sit for some time over the weekends. I do not want to spoil your weekend, but sit for some time, please. Go through all the practicals, and you email me with the questions, and upload all your documents or your assignments to the your GitHub account. And then I will let me know also if you got time over the weekends. Please let me know, so that over the weekends only I would spare some time to sit and go through all your assignments, and will share the feedback with you. Okay, so that's all from me for today. If you do not have any question, then we can call it off for today. That's all very good, guys. Thank you so much for joining. And we would be joining after the weekend, though it would be my Tuesday, your Monday evening, my Tuesday morning. So thanks again, and have a good weekend. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye
Thank
You
you.
bye.
as well.
Sure.
Bye bye.
Thanks everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you. You have a good weekend.